Welcome to Rick and Dave's Comic Book Hour.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Rick and Dave Comic Book Hour. I'm Rick.
I'm Dave.
Now last weekend we set up at Jeff Harper's Akron Canton show. And Dave, you sold some of your artwork there, didn't you?
Yes, people actually bought some of my artwork. It's pretty cool.
So show some of the prints and maybe some of the that you sold over the course of the show.
Well, people, you can see that clearly, yeah, I think you can. I have a Harley Quinn print and a Vampirilla, and I sold some prints of those. And then I also made prints. I'm going to show you the originals, but I had some smaller prints of the turtles, and sold that. And then I sold a couple of these Jokers. Sold some prints of him. Like that. Ooh, check him out. And last but not least, sold some monsters there. Get a good look at that. So we sold prints of all of these. And actually Rick probably sold just as much, if not more, than I did. Every time I got up to go look for some comic books, he'd come back and go, "Hey Dave, you sold something."
Yeah.
So there for a while, it's like the only way I could sell anything is if I left the table. Yeah. So then I come back and he's like, "Oh, here you go," and I'm like, "Cool." Yeah. So I had to buy him lunch and breakfast, and
all that good stuff.
And I had to pay him somehow. So he was good. He was nice enough to help, and then he also sold some of our DVDs. So
yeah, we sold a couple of Sable House DVDs.
Yeah.
And as far as the show, I think it had all attended. There were people there the whole time in a nice flow. It wasn't too crowded, but just enough to.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a steady flow of customers all day long, I believe.
Yeah, it didn't really die down until about the last hour. And
right.
It was really noticeable then. But up until then, it was pretty steady, and all kinds of folks going through, and
lots of dealers.
And, yeah, lots of dealers there. They had some pretty good buys, as you probably see on another part of the video, stuff I bought. And they had a lot of guys with half off stuff, and you can find decent copies. And yeah, most everything I bought from a variety of dealers. So every time
Dave sold something, I gave him money, he'd take off again and go spend the money on comics. So
at least I came home with money. I didn't spend it all.
He'd get money. Oh, good, more comics. So that's what he did.
Well, that's what I haven't been to a show all year, so.
Yeah, this is our first one, isn't it?
Yeah. We intended on going some earlier, but that just didn't work out for whatever reason.
Right.
And so this one is the first actual show, and I'm like, oh, I gotta buy some old issues, checking crap off my list. It was a good day. So we had fun. I think we'll try it again next year. At least I'd like to.
Well, it's always free to set up, so.
Yeah, the artist tables are free, so that's nice. We appreciate that, Jeff.
Yeah. So so why not? Yeah, like I said, it was another well-attended show.
Yeah.
Lots of door prizes every hour that other dealers and artists donated to, and
yeah, we met some other artists, and you'll probably see some of them on the video here, and so that was pretty cool.
Exactly.
And yeah, they had artists and writers and people actually doing books. I guess they were fantasy or sci-fi based. I suppose.
Some of them, yeah. Some of them, yeah.
I didn't really talk to them. I went around and talked to them. So, that's when I had to sit at the table and didn't sell anything, and then he'd come back and then he'd be gone for 20 minutes, and I wouldn't sell anything, and I'd leave for 10, and he'd sell 3 or 4 things. So, yeah.
And we met a lot of nice people there.
Yeah.
I stopped at the table, talked to us. So
yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, other artists that were there just checking things out and buying their comics.
And we were, I think, recognized by a few guys from our show.
Yes, actually, that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
I mean, one fella came up and looked at us like, "Hey, I know who you are," and so that was nice. And
at first we thought it was from the FBI wanted posters, but actually, luckily, it was from the show.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was kind of neat. So that was appreciated.
Yep.
But yeah, we like the Akron Canton show. We've gone to it the last couple of years and gone as fans too. So either way you go, it's a fun time.
All right. Well, that's it for this show. And next year, make sure you get out to the Akron Canton show and visit us. And we'll talk at you later.
Bye.
Good day.
Hi, I'm Nate.
I'm
This is my
Sarah.
wife, Sarah. We make Epic Earth comics. I write them and draw them. Sarah helps out with stuff. They're collections of strange short stories. Little funny, little pulpy, little sci-fi, a little history in there.
And there are 2 episodes, and there's one more on the way.
Yeah.
Do you have like an online site or contact you through Facebook or something?
Yeah, you can order them directly from me. My name's Nate Dre. If you just, I know this is a terrible thing to say, but if you just Google me and contact me, I'll talk to anybody. And you can also order them from an online site called Indie Planets. But I would order them from me because they're cheaper from me.
Cut out the middleman.
Cut out the middleman. So I've been doing this for a few years. You know, I work pretty much traditionally. I don't really work digitally. I do everything with.
So you use the actual pages now?
Yes.
Old school.
Paper, pencil.
India ink, brushes, and nibs. Yeah.
Cool. That's the way to go.
I,
It's hard to find someone that actually has pages that you can actually look at. So
right. So that the thing is, I have the originals. You know what I mean? There's maybe someone would want them someday. And I can't. I've tried to do comics. Just with the stylus, and I can't do it. It doesn't feel right. I need to feel like the nib scrape across. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, how many shows do you do a year?
Well, we did Steel City Comic Con in April,
Yeah.
and we're going to be back there in August, and then in
We're going
September.
to SPX. We're tabling at SPX.
Where's that at?
That's in Bethesda, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
It's a small press expo.
Yeah, that's just a small press show, isn't it?
Yes. And,
Right.
A lot of independent.
we lucked out and got a table there this year. They run a lottery.
Oh, do they?
There's so many people that want tables, and so they do a lottery. And,
Because so many want a table?
yeah.
Wow.
We actually got a table at SPX. over
When's
there.
that show?
September.
September?
Yeah. So that's probably the highlight of my comic conning.
Yeah.
To get a table at SPX is pretty awesome.
So there you go. There's the art of the book. You can see
Yeah, this one's the newer one actually.
the newer one here.
Yeah, it's the newer one.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. See that? Look at that page.
A lot of detail.
The labor of love.
Have you looked into getting your book distributed by Diamond?
It's on my to-do list. Diamond has they have you kind of got to pitch it to them and convince them that there's some demand for the book. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to work my way up. That is on my to-do list. Distribution is.
But when you're a monopoly, you can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Diamond has mega power. It's like I said, I'm a publisher, but like a publisher without a distribution network is
Right.
like a car without wheels. You know what I mean? So
Are you from the Akron area?
yeah, we live in Kent.
Yeah, okay.
This book is in some stores around here, oddly enough. These ones are not, just because I'm lazy. But this one actually is in Square Records. I know in Highland Square you can get this at Square Records.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. And good
you.
luck with the book.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No one's ever asked us anything before.
Creator of this lovely comic, Deerman.
And I'm Danielle Lester. I'm the co-writer of Deerman.
So you also help write the book too?
Oh yeah, I write it, I came up with it, and then draw it.
So just one issue so far?
Yeah, so far, I mean, it took a lot longer than I thought. So, and a lot more work than I wanted it to be. So production on issue 2 is currently rolling ahead.
So how far along are you on number 2?
We've got almost the full plot figured out. We're gonna start sketching soon.
Yeah, the first 5 are like an arc. So, we have the outline for
All
each
right.
issue for that arc. But basically, he's like bizarre.
Yeah, he looks bizarre if you look at the...
Yeah, he's
Looks
a
like a kind of
confused
bizarre.
deer in a confused world. But aren't we all?
So, is there a place online to order them, or
The best you could do is contact me on Facebook, and I will get them to you.
It's facebook.com/I'm Deerman.
And if you want to put that up, like here on your YouTube channel,
Yeah, I will.
it'll show up somewhere around here.
Floating.
Yep. So, is this your first show with the book?
Yeah, it is the second time I've ever even been to a convention before, so it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so this is pretty much his like debut coming out party for him.
Yeah, but we've got other characters we're hoping to work on too eventually.
Other books in the works? All right.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
good.
once this arc is done, we're going to move on to that one. Some pretty cool stuff, other bizarre characters that we'll be introducing and expanding Deerman's world. That character, Professor Goostine, is going to be up to some nefarious activities. This is him, he's like online dating right here.
Oh, all right.
He's looking for a soulmate.
Looking for Mrs. Deer?
Or Mrs. Goose. I mean,
Or yeah, Mrs.
he goes
Goose?
both ways when it comes to that.
He's bi, huh?
So yeah, you know, he does get to find a lucky woman, and she is stacked.
Oh my. All right. Okay.
It's very family friendly.
I can tell.
I also make frisbees too.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the
Yeah,
frisbees.
you could throw them or eat off them.
No, okay.
Multiple uses.
You don't want to eat off of them. No?
It's a sport, competitive frisbee golf.
This is why it takes us a while to make them, because I have to deal with this
Oh, okay.
all the time. Just constantly. Should we really like describe the comic? Because we didn't really do that.
Yeah, it's about a deer who gets lost in the scandalous world of online dating and discovers a wicked web of lies and deceit that could possibly destroy the dating pool forever.
Physical and mysterious.
I like to laugh and be confused.
All right. Well, hey, thanks a lot for your time.
All right, I'm Cian James. This is Amy Joy. We have these books for sale that we wrote. Tell them what about them.
Local authors, local locations on the books. We write all sci-fi dystopia, wrote a couple on our own, and then wrote a couple more together. We have a new release, which is The Ghostlands. That's this one here. Comes out in paperback in a couple weeks. It's available digital right now. That has some romance in it, in addition to some ghost stuff. A little bit different take on your paranormal. It's not vampires, it's ghosts. Yeah. Academy's an Amazon bestseller. It's kind of fun. So all available on Amazon. They're all available on iTunes, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, a little bit everywhere. You can borrow them from your library too. Thank you.
Sounds good. Well, thanks a lot, guys.
Excellent.
Have a good show.
Thank you. Welcome to Rick and Dave's Comic Book Hour.
Oh, hey there! Welcome to Rick and Dave's Comic Book Hour. I'm Dave. In this episode, I'll stop what I'm doing here, drawing my latest issue. But I went to the Akron Canton Con with Rick, and I bought a whole stack of books right here. So I'll go over quickly what I got. So let's see. I got Defenders 75, Defenders 83. A Thor 214. That's a pretty good story. I read that one already. Thor number 220. And my big purchase for the show was Marvel Team Up number 3. Only need 2 more. Need number 1 and number 2, and then I have the whole run. And picked up an odd one that I've been wanting for a while. Filling a whole Amazing Spider-Man number 52/493. And Captain America 164. Picked that up just because it was a really cool cover. And got Falcon turning into a big werewolf and everything in this story. That's pretty neat. We got Avengers 101. Then I got a king size special Avengers number 2. Got about partway through this story this morning. So we got old Avengers and new Avengers and time travel and the whole bit there. And I got an Avengers book, number 82/497. That fills in a hole for me. And I got the first appearance of Sebastian Shaw, Uncanny X-Men 132, and an Uncanny X-Men 139. And I found some more Fantastic Fours. I got number 147. Got the Thing and Submariner duking it out. And we got number 180. And some later ones. I got 273. We meet Reed's dad in this one. And 279. 280. Then we have Malice appearing in this one in 281. And we got Psycho Man in 283. And I got some Iron Mans. And this one's kind of neat. I liked it because it had the apes from the Red Ghost's apes take on Iron Man there. And we got Iron Man number 73. Oh, that was Iron Man 82 back there. And then the last one I found was Iron Man number 63. So that's what I picked up at the Akron Canton Con. It was a good show, and second year in a row that I set up for it. Sold some prints and some artwork and a couple other comics and so forth. And it was a good day overall. So if you guys ever get a chance to stop at the Akron Canton Con, it's usually last Sunday in June the last few years, so just put that on your calendar next year and see you then.